it will stay there until I kick it. Then it would be a direct application. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why I have to think about these questions over and over again, right, to make sure I get them right, okay? But I do like the question. Strictly speaking, as it's written, I would say it's deductive from a scientific law invalid. I know what you were intending. You would have to add just a little bit more to make it valid. Do you understand? That nothing's going to act on the ball until I kick it, so it's going to stay there until I kick it. Okay, all right. What else do you have?
If I park in faculty parking, then I will get a parking ticket. I did not get a parking ticket, therefore I did not park in faculty parking.
Oh man, that's a good one for all the wrong reasons. Okay, let's think about this one. Okay, you said if I park, right, in the faculty parking, which is what, the yellow lines or the blue lines, or
Yellow
not the
and
blue lines? There's yellow and white. I didn't even know about this until like this year. So if I park in the wrong colored spaces, then I get a ticket, and that amounts to paying money, right? And then you're saying I did not get a ticket, right? So that's not a ticket. So what you're saying is I didn't park in there. Okay, I would say that's deductive, right? By virtue of its form, and therefore necessarily what? Valid. Does everybody understand that? Okay, now remember when we're analyzing arguments, we said that there was another step after we determined valid or invalid, and that was whether it was sound or unsound, right? Is this necessarily true? If you park in the faculty, you'll get a ticket? Don't you guys park in the faculty and the ticket guy doesn't come by and you get away with it? No?
Not once, I've done it many times.
And every time you got in a ticket?
I feel like it depends what faculty park.
Yeah, I think that might be, well, if you've gotten a ticket every time you've done that, why do you keep doing it?
Because there's a little bit of hope that maybe if I get to class on time, I don't know.
How many times have you done it?
But this year, just 3, but I don't know.
Okay. So I would quibble that the argument is not necessarily sound, because I don't think that you'll necessarily get a ticket even if you park in the wrong place, because you might just be lucky that they're not out there issuing tickets or the person is in another place. Okay, so good, I like that. Okay, what else you got?
Last year, I took a trip to New York, and the 5 people I met from New York were not friendly. So all New York people must not be friendly.
Okay, I like that. Here's the thing. Someone in the other section talked about going to New York and how everybody was rude. What the hell?
There's like no southern hospitality up there. I guess it's annoying that you have so many tourists coming when you're local.
Hardly. But so like one of the things, like when I first moved to the South, I mean, other places, it's like hustle and bustle. Let's get crap done. Get out of my way if you're not getting crap done. And I like standing in the bank and the teller and the person that finished their transaction, and now they're talking about some pies or something. It's like, what the hell? Now I've just learned to chillax. Okay, so that's what? What kind of argument is that? Inductive or deductive, people? Inductive, right? And what is number 2? 2 is a
Generalization.
generalization. I think that's right. Now, strong or weak?
Weak. Okay, fine.
Yeah, weak. But I'm starting to think it might be strong because everybody who's been there, you know what I mean? Although that's like my wife's favorite place in the world is New York City. so I don't know how this tradition started, but every time someone turns such and such an age of the girls, they all go to New York City to go to whatever it is they do.
I love it too, but you're either a tourist getting on the locals' nerves, or you're a local that hates all the people that come visit.
You can't blend in?
I mean, maybe.
Okay, okay, so I like that one. Next.
Okay. Next weekend, I'm going to a football game or a concert with my friends. If I go to the football game, I will have fun with my friends. If I go to the concert, I will have fun with my friends. Hence, I will have fun with my friends.
I like that. So what is that, people? Inductive or deductive first? What?
Deductive.
You are correct. It's Melville, right? Well, that's your last name, right?
Oh, Melville, yeah.
What's the first one? You and your sister have me confused.
Oh, Ava, yeah.
Yeah. So wait, you're Ava?
I'm Ava, yeah.
And what's your sister?
Sophia.
Okay, what was I talking about? What were,
Deductive.
Deductive.
yeah, and Valerie and Bella. Anytime you say deductive by virtue of form, you're automatically gonna say what?
Val.
Val. Right. Scribble that on your hand when you're taking the test, right? Okay, very good. I like that one. What else you got?
Every Skittle I pulled out of the bag was purple, so it is likely that majority of the Skittles in the bag are purple.
Thoughts, people? What do you think?
Inductive,
What?
I think inductive.
So she's taking a sample,
Oh.
right?
Probability.
What?
Probability.
I don't think it's probability as much as she's taking a sample and making a generalization. Is that what you were, or did you have a different answer?
Well, no, I think, no, I was either gonna say prediction or probability, actually. I think.
Okay, probability, the key to thinking that something is a probability argument is that someone is stating probabilities, like the odds are this or that, and therefore, okay, we don't have something like that, so that's why I would discount probability. Does everybody understand? Now, what else did you say you were thinking it was?
Well, the options are prediction or probability.
Or prediction. Now, I could see that you're making a prediction, okay. But this is why I tell you, you know, the best answer, and I think the best answer is you've taken a sample and now you're making a claim about the entire population, or wait, what's the exact conclusion?
Yeah, the majority of the Skittles in the bag are purple. But I didn't say all the Skittles. I feel like if I
You don't
would've
have
said
to
all the
say, you
Skittles-
don't have to say all for it to be a sample, like if you say 60%, our survey said 60% of the people sampled, then so 60% of the population. So actually what I would say is prediction or generalization. Both would work, okay? Strong or weak, people?
Weak.
Why do you say weak?
I mean, because you don't even know how many Skittles I pulled out of the bag.
Yes, that's one of the things I was thinking, right? Did you take 2 out and made it?
I didn't tell you.
You didn't tell me, so that makes it weak. Right, and then also, this is background knowledge that I'm smuggling in, which I'm not supposed to be. Also, you don't go buy single color Skittle bags, right? You can't go, I like purple Skittles, as if they taste different than anything else. So yeah, I think you're right, and I think that you convinced me that prediction is just as reasonable as generalization. So either of those would count.
I guess
And
the way that I think about the generalization would be, like the third one that I did, like all New York people
yeah,
in my conclusion.
it doesn't have to be all, so that's a red herring, but the reason why, yeah, no. You're right. In fact, I probably now think that prediction might be the better of the two. But, okay, so that's very good. Okay, what else do you got?
Oh, that was fun.
That was 5? Okay. Mohammed, what do you have got for us?
If an animal is a bird, it has feathers. Penguins are birds, therefore penguins have feathers.
Okay. What do you say, people? Can you read it one more time?
If an animal is a bird, it has feathers. Penguins are birds, therefore penguins have feathers.
Deducted by its form.
And what did you say?
Deducted based on precious form.
Okay, and therefore necessarily?
Valid.
All right, good job.
Wait, what was the answer?
Deducted by virtue of its form.
Could it be by definition?
So that's what I was thinking too. If you said definition, I would consider that one as well, as acceptable. I think that's exactly right. Okay?
Every golden retriever I owned was gentle and friendly, therefore all golden retrievers are gentle and friendly.
Okay. I like that one, because I like golden retrievers.
Inductive.
Yes,
Generalization.
yes. Strong or weak?
Weak.
It is weak, even though we know that golden retrievers are all the best kind of dogs, right? So I always had golden retrievers when I was growing up, and we had been like on vacation, and an alarm went off that goes to the police department, and so the police came out, and they left a note for us that said, hey, if you think this is a guard dog, think again, because they came and they were checking it out. He came and he brought him his ball for them to throw, and so they sat in the backyard for an hour, throwing the ball for the dog in the pool, because he loves to swim and bring things back, and the neighbors came over and they had a big powwow. So definitely not a guard dog, unless licking someone to death is a strategy. Okay, Mohammed, what's next?
Either Tom will take the bus or he'll walk to school. Tom didn't take the bus, therefore Tom walked to school.